The woman in front of her was about to win first place in the racing competition, but unexpectedly, someone dropped something in the middle of the road. A handful of hard nails were scattered. The woman's car instantly lost control. It was headed straight toward a cliff. Just when she thought it was the end, the next second, a white sports car suddenly used advanced skills to perfectly stop the out-of-control car. The frightened woman looked up, and the person who saved her was her father, whom she had always looked down upon. At this point, the woman did not know that her father had once been an 8-time consecutive racing champion. It turns out, many years ago, the young father was about to win his 9th championship, but unexpectedly, the team boss, Smith, suddenly gave the father an order that the father must lose the race. The father asked in surprise. Smith said that someone was willing to pay $1 billion for the championship spot. As long as the deal went through, Smith was willing to give the father $2 billion. The morally upright father decisively rejected Smith. He hung up the phone on Smith and went on to win the race. On the other side, Smith was furious and wanted to take revenge on the father, but his subordinates informed him that the father had left the racetrack immediately after winning and then disappeared completely with his daughter. Smith was extremely angry. He swore to find the father and make him pay a heavy price. More than 10 years passed. The father was now just an ordinary delivery man. One day, he came to pick up his daughter from school. Unexpectedly, his daughter despised him. The daughter looked down on her father, who only delivered food. Her dream was to become a race car driver and win the championship. So she refused her father's request to take her home. She went alone to a local small racing team. The daughter practiced at this team for several months. As long as she won against the last opponent today, the team coach would agree to let her represent their team in the race. The daughter, being the child of a racing champion, easily won the race. She even used an advanced racing technique during the race. However, after the daughter got out of the car, the coach brought the team boss to meet her. What awaited her was not the good news of her participation, but rather, she was told to leave the team. The daughter was stunned. She angrily asked the reason, but the boss suddenly asked her who taught her the cornering technique she just used. The daughter found it hard to explain. It was because many years ago, her father, while riding an electric bike to take her to school, had inadvertently used this technique. The daughter had learned it since then. Unexpectedly, the boss said that this cornering technique was a signature move of the 8-time consecutive racing champion, the move that made him famous. He questioned who the daughter's father was, but the daughter had no idea. The reason the team boss was looking for the champion of those years was because he knew Smith. It turns out Smith had issued a bounty to racing teams nationwide that if any team had information about the champion, he would offer $10 million to the team. At this moment, the father suddenly arrived at the scene. He hurriedly apologized to the team boss and planned to take his daughter away, but the boss had no intention of letting the daughter go. He claimed that the daughter had damaged his driver's car during the race and demanded that she pay $200,000 in compensation. The daughter angrily accused the boss of being despicable and shameless. She had clearly not violated any rules during the race, but unexpectedly, the father agreed to the demand. The daughter was shocked. She had thought her father was there to help her, but she didn't expect him to be so spineless. So, the daughter left her father and walked away alone. When the daughter returned home, she immediately started packing her bags. Her father quickly returned home as well. He asked where she was going. The daughter said her father had no right to control her. After that, she hurriedly left. The father was at a loss. At that moment, he suddenly found a poster left behind by his daughter. It turned out that his daughter was planning to participate in an illegal street race. The father immediately realized the danger in this. He had to go and protect his daughter. Meanwhile, the daughter had already met the boss of the illegal racing competition. She made a bet with the boss. If she could beat all of the boss's racers in one go, she would receive a $1 million prize. But if she lost, they would cut off her hands and feet. The daughter confidently accepted the terms. Soon, the race officially began. The daughter was indeed very skilled. She quickly overtook one car after another. Now, there was only one racer left, neck and neck with her. But the daughter remained completely calm. She used that advanced cornering technique once again, successfully passing everyone. Meanwhile, the boss, watching from the surveillance, sneered. He ordered his subordinates to do something. The hidden subordinates immediately scattered large, hard steel nails across the road. Unaware, the daughter drove through the middle of the road. The steel nails instantly punctured her tires. Her car began to lose control and twist. The daughter was panicking, but no matter how she tried, the car wouldn't stop. The boss outside the surveillance area smiled smugly. He instructed his men to collect her body. But just as the daughter was about to crash, a white sports car suddenly appeared and successfully intercepted the daughter's car. The father got out of the white sports car. He hurriedly opened the daughter's car, trying to take his daughter away from there. At that moment, the boss of the illegal race arrived at the scene, but he didn't know that the former racing champion was about to return, and once again, a new racing story would be written.